Look at that Evangelion animation. Perfect. Welcome back guys to another edition of Looted. Today we're going to be checking out two Pixel displays. We've got both the Pixoo and the Pixoo-Max by Divoom. Now these were both sent to us by Divoom to check out on the channel, and chances are you've probably seen the Pixoo before in the background of YouTube videos or Twitch streams. I think they've been around for a few years now, but this year they've come out with the Pixoo-Max, which is apparently an upgrade. I'm not sure how much of an upgrade it is, but I guess we're about to find out. So let's start things off with the original Pixoo. So in the box we've got, which also comes with a USB-C charger with a threaded cable, some emoji stickers, and the manual. Now design-wise, there's really not much going on with the Pixoo. You've got a button down here, you've got the power on button on the top here. On the back, you've got a detachable stand, which you can pop out and then just attach to this bit here, so it can freestand with a bit of a tilt. And also on the back here, you've got a little hole so you can wall mount it via a nail. Ooh, it's got a screen protector. Now with any luck, this thing has some charge. Hey, that's what we like to see. Now you can use the Divoom app to customize the display, but by default you've got a clock, a simple one color display, and you can adjust the color by holding down the button. You've got a load of preset pixel animations which it will cycle through. Ooh, you've also got some kind of more trippy animations on this one. Then you've got some sound reactive animations and music visualizers. So already there's some quite nice and aesthetically pleasing pixel animations on there. But like I said, you can customize it and change out the animations and add your own ones. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and unbox the Pixoo-Max. So in this box we've got another USB charger with a threaded cable, a dainty little stand, and underneath the Pixoo-Max we've got more emoji stickers and the manual. Ooh, all right. So quite obviously the major difference here is the fact that the bezel is super thin. It doesn't have the chunky frame like the original Pixoo. Let's see how well the stand works, because it looks too tiny to work. Kind of looks like a Wi-Fi antenna. Does the trick. Power on. Is it me, or does this one look a lot brighter? It might be just because it has more pixels, so it means it has more LEDs. Oh yeah, the Max is definitely brighter. So when it comes to software, they both have very similar presets, and when it comes to customizing these things, they both use the Divoom app. So pixel art and GIF creation are exactly the same, as well as the smart clock, the social media notifications, the games, and so on. You can also download any of the thousands of GIFs created by other users if you don't fancy creating your own. I know that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, because all the creations on there are 1,000 times better than anything I can make. Also, I don't have the patience to sit here and make GIFs. I'm lazy. So let's go ahead and boot up the Divoom app and see if we can add some fun GIFs. How have I only just realized there's a screen protector on this thing? So this right here is Divoom's DivPix app, and as you can see, there's already a load of different animations created by the community which we can add to our devices. So right now we've got the app hooked up to the original Pixoo, which is a 16:16 display. So automatically the app will give you 16:16 pixel animations. And then on the top you've got a few different categories. You've got the top downloaded, recommended, new, characters, festival, emoji, patterns. You've got all sorts on there. And you can also use the search function to find specific GIFs. So me personally, I'm wondering what kind of kanji animations they've got on here. They've got two that says Tokyo, one that says death, and one that just says oh, not much choice there. Well, I guess as Christmas is just around the corner, so let's go ahead and add this little guy. Let's have this rave deer, a roaring polar bear, because why not? Parappa the Rapper, gotta throw him in there. And then we'll add that cat with the big mouth meme. Then it will send the data, and then once it's done downloading, it will cycle through all the animations that you chose. And then you can go back into the app and change out the GIFs for different occasions. So now let's connect the Pixoo-Max, and then we're gonna be given a load of 32:32 pixel animations, which of course is double the pixels, which means that you get a lot more detail in your GIFs. That's kind of rad. Let's get that one. Oh, that looks so good. It's such a bright display. I love it. Dude, the quality of some of these animations is fantastic. Got a dating sim one up here. Let's throw Raichu in there. I do love the fact that it has a little download animation while you're downloading. Look at that Evangelion animation. Perfect. So as well as having more pixels and a thinner bezel, are there any other differences? Well, according to the website, you also get a better battery. In the old one, you get a 2,500 mAh battery, whereas in the new one, you get a 5,000. Apparently the LEDs in the Max are industrial grade, whereas the ones in here are just standard. I'm not really sure what that means, but that's what it says on the website. And also the Max apparently has a temperature tolerance of 80 degrees Celsius, whereas the old Pixoo only handles 60. So yeah, if you live in a very hot and impossible to live in environment, the Pixoos have you covered. So on a technical level, everything about the Pixoo-Max is a significant upgrade. It's also meant to come with a suction cup mount. Mine didn't. I think it comes in a separate box and he just forgot to pack it, but that's absolutely fine because I'm probably not going to use it anyway. And you can use them to attach the Max to a window, be it a car window window or a shop window. So for example, you could use it as a fancy open or close sign, or you can use it as an over-the-top in-car clock display. You can even attach it to the back window of your car facing outwards so you can send messages to the driver behind you, though distracting drivers on the road does seem like a recipe for disaster, so maybe don't do that. But you get my point. So they both have their perks, and though the Max is the more superior version on paper, I don't think the original Pixoo has been made redundant just yet. The fact that it has less pixels isn't a turn-off, it's just a slightly different aesthetic. Same goes for the frame, it just depends on your taste. It just means if you've been after a Pixel display that has a thinner bezel and more pixels, you now have that option. They're both very good devices, and though I do prefer the Max, I definitely have a few ideas for the Pixoo. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to go ahead and give my desk setup the upgrade that it deserves. And with that, I think that's going to be it for another edition of Looted. Shout out to Keegan McAdams, Natasha Savage, Pikafoop, Luna, George Acock, and Luke Rees on Patreon. Thank you very much for your support. And if you like this video, hit like. If you like all our videos, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. You can also support the channel further by checking out the link in the description to our Patreon page, where we are now uploading monthly exclusive content. Join us on our Discord server, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.